My dog is joining me on the mat this morning, hi Blue, to look at a couple of other variations of cat and cow that can feel really nice in the pregnant body and in any body realistically. Particularly upper body variation feels really nice during those postpartum months as well. So what we're going to do is look at different parts of the back and how they can benefit from these variations of cat and cow. We start by coming onto hands and knees. So for what it's worth, it's important to note that coming onto hands and knees alone is a really great way for the body to relax. When our hands and our legs are connected to the ground, our brain sends a signal to our body that it's safe, that it's being supported. And suddenly the parasympathetic nervous system, the softer, more relaxing side of the nervous system, kicks in and our body feels more at ease. Our heart rate slows down, our mind stops racing so much, and it's a lot easier to breathe. So even coming into that position can be very calming and soothing to the body. So we come onto hands and knees. Knees are underneath the hips, hands are under the shoulders. The wrist creases are parallel to the front of the mat. Hands are spread wide, and we press through the L-shaped fingers of both hands to balance out the weight. If you have any discomfort in your wrist, you might choose to come up onto your knuckles to keep the wrist a little bit more supported. So we start with the low back, moving through the pelvis with pelvic tilts. On your inhale, the tailbone lifts up, spreading the sitting bones wide. On the exhale, the tailbone draws under. So notice I'm not moving my upper body, I'm really focusing on pelvic tilts. The tailbone lifts, and then it draws back under, hugging the belly in lightly. We're toning here through the pelvic floor, releasing tension in the low back, and getting some nice strengthening through the deepest abdominal muscles. From here, we move into a standard cat-cow. Lift the tailbone. This time we drop the ribs a little, lift the head forward and draw the shoulders back. And on the exhale, hug the belly in, draw the ribs toward the midline, drop the head and the tailbone and press the mid-back to the ceiling. Gentle opening on the inhale, lifting and lengthening. On the exhale, we hug in and round out. And then we come into neutral and rise up onto the fingerprints. So now we're strengthening the wrists, pushing into every fingerprint. We keep the hips nice and quiet, let them stay steady where they are, and focus on moving just the upper back. With your inhale, bring the shoulder blades closer to the spine, the chest drops down, and the head lengthens forward. On the exhale, we broaden the shoulder blades, hug the chest in, and drop the head between the arms. So we're moving just the upper body, pushing into the fingerprints to squeeze the shoulder blades and lengthen the neck, almost like a turtle coming out of its shell. On the exhale, shoulders wrap forward, head drops down, and we round the upper back like a camel or a hunchback. Breathe in, coming forward. Breathe out, lengthening the neck, opening the shoulders. Enjoy these variations of cat-cow anytime that your body is asking for them. And let your puppy join you if he wants to.